Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Natural Podcast. I got Mo Beast Mode Money with me today, and we're going to be talking about the gym, steroids, and supplements, and how some of those can hurt you, and some of those could possibly help you. So, Mo, go ahead and give a little introduction about yourself, and then let us just know what got you into working out in the gym and all that.
I'm from South Florida, Boca Raton, Florida. Grew up here, Del Prado Elementary, Army Middle, West Boca High. I started really working out in college to maintain my body, like for sports, for the girls, for college. And then but then I realized it was like a mood stabilizer, antidepressant, anxiety reliever, etc. So I just kept it going. I kept it going instead of taking medication. I go to the gym to relieve all my stress, everything that I have in my mind. It just disappears. So I just keep going, keep coming back.
Yeah, that's fun. I think a lot of people do that too for the girls and stuff like that. But I know for me, I was just like not confident with the way I looked, and I just wanted to change that, And then on top of that, like you said, all those things that like start getting better as you're working out, like your depression goes away, your anxiety goes away. I mean, it doesn't cure; it's not a cure for it, but it definitely relieves a lot of those symptoms. I feel like amazing when I'm working out. I don't sleep good when I don't work out. And for those of you who don't know, me and Mo, we actually went to school together, and then we saw each other in the gym. And I remember we were like, "Yo, bro, you got big." I was thinking the same with you. I was like, "Holy crap, that kid got big as hell, man."
I was like, "Bro, you're squatting to 500 pounds. Jesus Christ!"
I know, man. It's been a while since I've done that. Okay, so what would you say to someone who doesn't like working out in gyms and stuff like that?
In the gym?
Yeah, someone who doesn't like working out in general, but like the gym too.
Honestly, I'd say get your ass in the fucking gym. There's so much support in the gym. Everyone's like, me and
Yeah, everybody's got the mean mug face, but for the most part, everybody's friendly.
Once
The
you're
team.
friendly and talking to people that are bigger than you, everyone's pushing each other to get stronger, better. Able to see other people bigger than you will motivate you, push you to your limit. You know, there's also a lot of knowledge. I came up to you, asked you a couple of questions. I asked everybody different types of questions in the gym to get bigger. And you can learn off others. Who gives a fuck how much you could bench, how much you could squat at the beginning? I was weighing 240 pounds, barely benching 135. You know,
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
135 for 10 reps. That's what I was doing.
Hmm.
Now I'm doing 275 to 8 to 10 reps.
Yeah.
And that was from not last August, but August prior. Within 8 months, I was 275 for 8 reps. I was 185. Now I'm 190. But I cut back down from 240, obviously. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, same thing with me. Like I remember like my numbers, and especially once you start knowing what you're doing, when you start connecting with the right people and talking to people. I mean, like I know for me, even working in the gym, I met a few people that, even though I went to school and I learned it online and everything, but I met a bunch of people and, they taught me things that, I never knew. I even got a coach. And it's like through that gym culture, you learn more and more. And even like in CrossFit, I learned a few things. And when I did that, then also, um, through like, Facebook communities and stuff like that. So I've learned a lot of things. And then online, you can find so much shit online as well. But, it's funny you said that you got that big and, you got that weight down. And it's funny because like a lot of people I know you get it sometimes, and I used to get it too. And I was like really lean and super bulky. I'm not as big now, but people always asking us about steroids and stuff like that, and like taking it. And it's funny because you know what I mean. Like we worked our asses off. That's all it really is. Like we busted our ass. We're in that shit every day. You know what I mean? And really like giving it our all and eating and eating. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know about you, but like I remember when I was bulking, I was eating around like 4,500 calories a day. So like you want to puke when you're eating that much calories. You know what I mean? Like
You gotta force yourself.
yeah, you feel like a pig like shoving it down your throat. But yeah. What are your thoughts on steroids, anyways? Like, what do you think about all that? Let's
Honestly,
educate the folks here today on that.
I know, my friends know, people in the gym know. I don't take it myself, but if you want to take it, be my guest. I'm not gonna tell you not to do what you want to do.
Hmm.
You need steroids to get the body you wish you want. Yes, it'll come quicker. It'll come easier. But wouldn't you feel better saying you did it yourself? Saying you worked your ass off, you ate right, you had enough rest, you worked out. I'm in there 1.5 hours to 2 hours a day in the gym, lifting everything till max reps. Sticking to your meal plan. I don't call it a diet because what's the first 3 letters of diet?
Die.
You're gonna set yourself up for failure. I call it a meal plan. So I'll just say eat right. Count. I used to never count my macros. Never. You remember that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. Now I carb cycle. I count my macros. I do what I have to do. It ripped me up.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. 3 times faster and 3 times quick. I feel better. But with steroids, you're gonna look better on the outside. But what are you doing on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Liver damage, liver disease. What happened to Rich Piana?
Yeah, he died from hypertrophy of heart.
Yep. You see?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's just, a lot of people, especially, I don't know how it was in older generations, so I don't really want to say it's our generation because I think every generation is really like this, but people want that fast route. They want to get there as quick as possible. And like the age we live in where you can find girls on a web or an app, just like swipe and then you find girls and it's like instant gratification. You got Amazon shipping you things like in 1 day, 2 days actually, and you get this instant gratification. That's what people want. They don't want to do that hard work, and all that shit just to like get to where they want to be. They want to, cheat basically to get there. And they don't realize, taking those steroids, you still have to work. Even if you take steroids, you still got to work. It's not like, yeah, you can't just sit there and do nothing. Like I've met a few people and like talked to them and they still tell me like, I still bust my butt for this stuff, like, and like just knowing that in general, it's like, okay, you might as well just do the work because you're going to have to do it either way, so why are you going to cheat the process and then later down the road damage your body and then it's going to be even harder to get muscle. And then the fact that me personally, I've known at least in the past like 2 years, at least like 4 people that have died because of steroid use, and it's how does it usually happen? They die in their sleep and then the people are like, oh, like, how did he die? It's crazy. It's a tragedy. No, he died because he was on drugs. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going to happen if you do those kinds of things. But, at the end of the day, you don't need that crap, even with supplements. I mean, I don't know how you do with supplements. Every once in a while, I'll take some stuff. Like I don't mind taking a pre-workout here and there. Sometimes I'll do creatine. It's very, very rare that I do. Protein powders, like the farthest I really go with supplements. But for me, I like to take herbs and I like to drink tea. I notice that's how I feel best. And like that affects my body best and I feel the most alive. I don't know about you. Like what kind of supplements do you take or recommend to anybody?
I actually, I just threw my pre-workout. I just finished my pre-workout. I'm my pre-workout. This is my main key right here. I actually have it right here. My protein right here.
Yeah. Is that a whey one or?
It's from NutriShop. Actually, they gave it to me, and it's 34 grams of protein per scoop. So I don't fill it all the way up to 30 grams of protein because your body only metabolizes 28 grams per hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really saving money by buying this. And sugar 0 grams, carbs 2 grams, fats 1 grams, and calories 150 calories.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it cost me about $40 for 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, those things are just like, because it's hard to eat all that protein, especially like me being like vegan. Like, that was one of the hardest, well, not fully vegan, but mostly a plant-based diet. It's hard to get that much protein, So those shakes really, really help me. Like I have 2, when I'm trying to like really get big, like I'll have like 2 a day. I have like probably like at least 50 grams of protein just in powders,
Yeah, I'll drink 3 of those a day.
Mm-hmm.
I also take rarely. I've had these in my room for, I don't know, God knows, 2-3 months. Glutamine and BCAAs.
Yeah.
I should be taking it.
Yeah.
but it's too much money. It gets expensive, especially for
Exactly. At the end of the day, real food is what you need. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like even myself, I should probably be taking those BCAs because, I don't really eat chicken, beef, or pork. Well, I don't eat it at all, or dairy. So at the end of the day, I should probably be taking it too. But like at the end of the day, I can get it from other stuff.
Other
You know what
stuff.
I'm saying? I can get it from, the eggs I eat or the egg whites or, tofu or whatever the hell, all those proteins. That's all it is. I mean, people don't understand. Amino acids is just protein. A lot of people think, oh, amino acids is like this miracle thing that's going to get me strong. And that's not what it is. It's just protein that's basically, taking the calories out because protein. Yeah, exactly.
It's all in,
Typical amino acid profile because it has protein in it.
it's all in the protein. It's
That's
all
what people don't realize, and it's funny because like even myself, I remember when I first heard BCAAs, I was like, oh, there's this stuff called BCAs that gets you strong. I got to take it, and I was taking that like creatine. I was taking pre-workout. I was taking like a super mix of all these things. I was spending like I think $200 a month
yeah.
on supplements.
But without food,
And I could have just bought real food, and I even started doing that. I didn't even take creatine when I was like bodybuilding hardcore. Really, there's probably one time I took creatine. I hardly took pre-workout. I only really took it because my girlfriend at the time, she had it. She was sponsored, so she got it free and gave it to me.
oh, that's
So that's like I never really spent money on supplements. But when it comes to protein, I think that's the one thing that does really help. Though is the protein powders.
yeah, and it's low on calories, so I drink those in between my meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 3 shakes.
Exactly, it's great, especially if you're on the go.
Yeah, just chug
Hmm.
that. Boom, 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 boom. I got my proteins in. Next thing, carbs, healthy fats.
Hell yeah. All right. So last question here, and then I'll ask you see if you got any other questions. But what do you recommend? Like someone who's watching this, they don't really know what to do. They're going into the gym. They're kind of lost. What would you recommend that person would do?
Ask if you need help. Ask questions.
Hmm.
Always ask questions. Keep coming back. 21 days builds an addiction. It gets to the point that we wake up and if we don't go to the gym, we don't know what to do with ourselves.
Yeah, we were saying that the other day.
Yeah, I remember.
Hmm.
What do I do with myself? Like it's crazy. Set goals. Set goals. Set short-term goals. Set long-term goals. Beginner games are the easiest games that you can. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell everybody. In a month or two, you're going to plateau. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I'm here to keep it real with everybody. It's the truth. You're going to plateau. But once you fight that plateau, you pass that plateau, you'll see real results and you'll see what your body could actually do. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I said, I went from a solid 185 in college, 245 of fat, and now I'm back to 195 solid. And you got to remember, everybody's body is different. So your meal plan and workout should be different than others. Everybody's workouts going to be different than others slightly, but it's here and there is the same, but it's going to be different. Like right
Yeah,
now,
100%.
for me right now, and to the point, my body doesn't really get sore no more. So I do say like 4 to 5 sets of till failure
Hmm.
to get bigger.
Yeah,
Everything.
and a lot of people think soreness, you need soreness to like get a good workout. I remember when I was doing 6 days a week, like chest, back, or my push, pull, and legs. I
Yeah,
was never feeling sore. I'd feel like a little bit sore, but I was gaining, a crap ton of muscle. I was getting at least, in the beginning phase, like 4 to 3 pounds of muscle a month, and then like it started plateauing to around 1 and 2. Like you said, that beginner muscle that you get real quick. But it's true. Like after that month, you have to find something. You got to break past that comfort zone and find something that's going to challenge you even more. And that's what a lot of people don't do. I notice a lot of people. I'm sure you see it too.
they plateau.
If you want to get big, if you want to like get bigger, if you want to like progress in the gym, and you want to get like to that next level, you got to push yourself. Not just in like weight. You got to do it with reps. You got to do it with cardio. Everything you're doing, you got to try to go for that little bit more every time. That's where you grow when you get into that failure position, but actual failure, not just like, oh, I hit 15, so I'm going to do 15 again today. You want to hit yourself. Like, don't just hit a certain amount of reps because someone said, oh, 5 reps is good. Go for 6 if you can go for 6, you know?
Go for 7 if you can.
Exactly. Go, you keep going. It's still your set, you know? I don't know if you.
Go for 8. Burn your ex-girlfriend's house down if you have to.
Exactly, man. And then goals, man. That's a big one. I like that you said that, but I know for me, if I don't have like a goal, you know, I remember when I had the like 315 as my benching goal, and then like you got to that, and then you know you go for the next one.
Next one.
Exactly, and the next one, you keep going up, or you can even go for amount of reps. Like maybe you want to do 225, like 12 times, you know, whatever it is you want to do. But like have that goal that gets you there. Maybe you want to run a mile in 4 minutes. Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't have to be, you know, exactly gym related, weight related, but I think that having that goal, you know, even physically, like saying, oh, I want to lose like 10 pounds of body fat, and say body fat, because when I say weight, it doesn't always sound right because you can lose muscle too, you know?
Muscle.
You can't go by the scale. Exactly. I could just stop eating protein for like a week and like just eat greens and I'll lose a bunch of weight, but I'm going to lose a bunch of muscle too, you know? Muscle and maybe a little bit of fat. But then when I go back, my metabolism is going to be slower, and then it's going to take me even longer to get that muscle back, and take me even longer, you know, or it's going to be even harder to lose weight because I don't have as much muscle. That's what a lot of people don't think about too. Is like if you don't have as much muscle, you know, you're not gonna lose weight as quickly because your body's not. When you have more muscle, you're burning more calories throughout the day. Your body needs to pump more blood to those muscles. And it's funny because like a lot of women are like, oh, I don't want to get big. First of all, it takes forever to get big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like they sit here and they think, oh, I don't want to lift heavy. I'm going to get big. No, you can lift heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you can't lift heavy. It's not like 2 days you're going to like get big. Even if you are taking steroids, it's going to take a long time for you to get there. You know, so many people think, oh, like those women, like they're like, oh, I don't want to lift heavy because I'm going to get big. You know, it's like, it doesn't happen overnight. It's something that takes a long time to do. And it's easier to lose muscle than it is to lose fat. So you're better off getting muscle then losing the muscle if you don't want any more, than not going for the muscle and trying to just lose fat.
Every pound of muscle you gain, you lose 50 calories at rest. So
Exactly.
I honestly, personally, don't do cardio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get bigger and bigger and bigger until I guess. So they asked me like, Mo, what do you do to get big?
Well, you do basketball, so you can't really say don't. Like that's what I do too for my cardio. You know.
Yeah, it's good. It's sprinting. It burns body fat quick. That's
Mm-hmm.
quick instant gratification, like you said. So I'd rather play basketball than sit on the treadmill and sit there.
Yeah, no, I know it's horrible doing that.
Just sit there. I got ADD. I gotta do something.
It is hard to do it. I used to read a book. I remember I go on the Stepmaster and read a book.
Yeah. People like reading books, yeah, but I probably could read half a page of a book and I'm
That's funny.
But like I said, the 50 calories, every pound of muscle you gain, you lose 50 calories at rest. They asked me, oh, how do you get big? I said, I just lift heavy ass weights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what do you do for cardio? I say, I lift the weights faster.
Well, that's true. You can do that. That is a form of cardio.
Lifting your more reps and faster, you sweat like a horse after you're done.
Exactly.
And walk right out.
Exactly.
That's really my cardio, just lifting it faster.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. At the end of the day, you know, you got to find, I think, what you like to do, what you enjoy to do. Like if you're going into a workout, you don't like lifting heavy weights, don't lift heavy weights. You know what I'm saying? Go do some calisthenics. I don't know, maybe CrossFit's your thing. I don't really like CrossFit too much, but there's some things that are fun about it, you know? But you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, just find what you enjoy. We'll find whatever makes you happy doing that, you know? Even if it is just going for a run, find something, you know? Basketball, like for me, I know I like to do my cardio or basketball as my cardio. And then I like to lift heavy weights. That's just something I like to do. So that's why I go to the gym, you know?
Lightweight.
Huh?
Lightweight.
Exactly, man. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know about you, dude. I think we've got over some pretty good topics. You got anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm actually happy about your same thing that you're doing, going vegan, vegetarian or vegan?
vegetarian. I eat eggs, and I just
Okay.
go by how my body feels, you know. And I just like when it comes to like the way meat is made here in America, I just don't like it, you know. To
It
me,
doesn't
it's
yeah,
even the produce. Like I don't even buy like vegetables and fruit if it doesn't come from a good source, you know.
yeah.
So for me, it's all about where it comes from. It's not about really what it is, you know.
It makes you actually feel better,
Yeah, I feel 100% better.
or
If
you
I go and eat like a chicken from like I think I had chicken from Payway like a month ago or something. I'm not bashing Payway, but you know what I mean? Like I ate it and like I felt
I'm
sick.
bashing Payway. There's too much salt in that shit. And fat absorbs salt absorbs fat. I'm
Yeah.
bashing.
Well, you can't really go nowhere and not find sodium, you know?
Yeah, I also have well now it's fast, but I can't eat out. I'll go out rarely to a restaurant, and I'll tell them don't put salt in my food. I'm allergic to salt.
hmm Yeah, I don't add salt to anything. When I'm cooking, I mostly cook at home. I don't add salt.
Yeah.
If I do, it's like a dash, you
I
know?
just I just had my rice. I just had my third meal already. Breakfast. I had my shake. And I had my turkey meat, chicken, and rice.
Yeah.
So I just had for lunch. So right before we
hmm
got on this pod. So I'm still trying to get mine. I haven't worked out in a week and a half because I want to actually do the Nutri Shop challenge they got going on for $500.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get fat real quick a little bit because I was already at what nine
I heard
percent.
they're teaming up. Well, I didn't heard, but like I know they're teaming up with because I got the job at the location in Boca, and they're teaming up with them for the challenge because I work at Orange Street Fitness and they're doing a challenge too. So the Boca location, I know they're teaming up, or Central Boca location, because there's like three in Boca, but I know the Central Boca one. Um, they're yeah, they're teaming up with them because it's the same thing, $500 to the winner, and they're going by body fat and muscle loss, right?
So I'm like, let
Or
me
muscle gain, muscle gain, muscle gain. That's what I meant to say.
body fat percentage loss and pound loss, body fat pound.
Uh huh.
So I was like, I could never do this. I was at 6% body fat. I was at 9% body fat. How much more fat am I going to lose? How much more muscle? I'm already at 105 skeletal muscle mass.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it too, man.
I was like, let me stop working out for a week and a half. Eat as much junk as I can every day. Join this one quick $500, and I'm out because my age category is 25 to 30. I'm in that age category.
Yeah.
So I know nobody in there is going to stick to a meal plan eating right. Let me get fat. Let me go in there at 210, and I'll cut back down to 190. Gain my points, gain my check-in points. I'm out. Sayonara. Cash out.
Yeah, and you can use that as inspiration. Show people, be like, I gained this weight and then I lost it just like that, you know?
But it's already have over 100 pounds of skeletal muscle mass, so I'm already burning calories at rest. Like yesterday, I played basketball. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this right now. I should be at CC's or something eating junk.
uh, let me know if you want to go to the sushi buffet. I'm down for that. I love going there.
Always down. Santos?
I like Ichiyami, man. Ichiyami is the bomb.
Yeah, that's good too. Ooh,
Yeah. All right. Well, let's not go too off topic. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, um, feel free to reach out to me or Mo. We'd be more than glad to help. You know what I'm saying? We're always in the gym. We're always improving our bodies, our minds, everything like that. So if you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out to us. Where can they reach you? Like, what's a good place?
on my Facebook, Mo Mortazai, they could reach me at. My email, realestateWithMo@gmail.com. Always could call me at 5617-578768. Always willing to help. Both of us always willing to help people. Or I also have my my real estate pages, Mo Mortazai, Sunshine Properties, Real Estate.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for a property too, you know what I mean? Mo's a great person. He's personable. He'd be more than glad to help you. Especially our age. I know a lot of kids our age are starting to buy homes. So if you need help with that, Mo.
Right now, bro, getting a mortgage is cheaper than paying rent. Let me tell you that right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Depending on your credit, paying a mortgage and the property values are going up. So
That's crazy. I know. I want to get a tiny home. I don't know if you like work with that, but I want to get one. You ever heard of those tiny homes?
yeah, those are tight. I watched the show Tiny Home.
Yeah, I want to get one of those.
But yeah, they
Yeah.
could also go on to yourdreamhomeinminutes.com. They could type in rentals. They could type in mortgages. I have a bunch of mortgage companies up there. different rates that they're all supplying. But I work with one mortgage guy, so if they want to work with me, I could pass them on to him, and we all give 1% back to our client. That's better than getting money back and looking good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Perfect. So yeah, that's where you'll find Mo. If you want to look for me, my podcast channel is on SoundCloud. You can find it The Natural Podcast, spelled just how you would spell it. You can also find me on Facebook, Adrian.Lammersdorf, well, /Facebook.com/Adrian.Lammersdorf, or just look up Adrian Lammersdorf. You're not going to find anybody else with my name. And then, and then on top of that, you can also go to my website if you want, Natural Fitness Florida, with just FL, not actual Florida, Natural Fitness FL, and then .com. So yeah, if you need like meal plans, you're looking for a workout, stuff like that, feel free to reach out to me or Mo. Be more than glad to help you guys out. All right, guys. So take care. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next episode.
Mama, I made it. Yeah.